guys, it's time for March favorites. I love these favorites videos. I love filming them for you guys. It's like a beauty favorites diary for me. I love looking back and seeing what I used to love and what has stuck with me and been holy grails. So this month I have some really great products lined up in front of me. I think that this month was definitely 100% my month of skincare loves. I went days without wearing any foundation and just rocking my skincare. I got really into glass skin techniques and I was binge watching a bunch of videos on those, and I just love the multi-layered deep hydration that my routine has been giving me. And I've also, been rediscovering and discovering new skincare products. Absolutely obsessed. So a lot of these favorites are skincare products, which I'm happy to say because a lot of times I just pretty much focus on makeup. But my first favorite is the SK-II Facial Treatment Essence. Now you guys know that skincare is very much based off of your personal skincare needs, and it could change from day to day. You really want to listen to your skin and react based off of what your skin is telling you. And for me, I noticed that when I finished my previous bottle and wasn't using this, my skin was begging for me to bring it back again. I've gone through a trial size plus a full size, and now this is my third bottle, and it's amazing. If you guys don't know what Essence is, it's basically a prep step for your serums and moisturizers. So a brief overview, I think of toner as skin. It's basically reorientating your skin to be balanced. People talk about balancing the pH levels and all of that. My toner, I use one that has oils in it and is hydrating, it's alcohol free and great with sensitive skin. So that kind of balances it after you've already cleansed your skin. And then I go in with Essence, which is like a prep step or the first step of real hydration for me. This helps my serums to work better. And if you guys don't know, serums I think of as medication for your skin. It's the medicine. It goes down deep and you have quite a bit of different types of serums that can address different issues. It can help remove dark spots, it can help with dryness, it can help with oily skin, it can help with pores. There's all kinds of different serums out there for different skin types. And then moisturizer is kind of your band-aid for your skin. It's the topical product that's going to help with environmental factors and protect your skin from those. It's going to help with the topical issues. So that's kind of like how I think of those steps. So the Essence is kind of strange, and a lot of times people just go ahead and skip that step. For me, it is absolutely must have, and this past month I've really discovered how much my skin loves Essence, and it makes my serums go that much farther. It's really fantastic, and a little goes a long way. So I know this guy is pricey, but if you have dry skin like I do, this is a must. It's so good. Go to Sephora, get yourself a sample. It's very lightweight. It basically feels like water, and I like to put it between my palms of my hands instead of a cotton round. I feel wasteful when I use a cotton round because it absorbs so much. It's just so hydrating, and I see a huge difference even though it almost goes on like nothing. It's really strange, but I absolutely am obsessed and will keep using that guy for a while. Along the same lines, I discovered a serum this month. I ordered this off of Amazon. It was really inexpensive. I forget the price, but if you guys are dry, maybe give this guy a shot. It's the Pure Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This is basically just hyaluronic acid, and hyaluronic acid molecules, from what I understand, can hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water and hydration. So it's really fantastic. It really helps to hydrate your skin based off of what else you're putting on your skin. I feel like I have seen a big difference. My skin, again, is like a dehydrated and dry skin type, so I can use all the hydration I can get, and a little drop goes a very long way, so I've been loving that. Okay, so another skincare favorite this month is my beloved Pharmacy Honey Drop Lightweight Moisturizer. Absolutely obsessed. So this is the second little jar I've gone through. The first one was like a smaller size, and it's so nice. It's very lightweight, like the name would suggest. It smells delicious. It's so hydrating for being so lightweight, and it's just, oh, my skin drinks it up. It's so great underneath makeup. It doesn't pill up or anything, and it absorbs really fast. I am obsessed. I'm so glad I got a second thing of it because amazing. Actually, from the same brand, my favorite, I found like my holy grail lip balm, you guys. I am past Bite Agave Lip Mask Balm and onto the Pharmacy Honey Butter Lip Balm. It's from the same line. I love this. It's so hydrating on the lips. Again, it's very lightweight and absorbs quickly, and it gives almost like time-released hydration. So I feel hydrated much after the fact of putting it on. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't just disappear or leave my lips drier than they were before, which some lip balms do. Love it, love it. Okay, I have two more skincare favorites, although they're starting to inch their way into the realm of makeup. Boscia Glotion. It is an illuminating moisturizer. It's so pretty and lightweight. I don't think of this as a moisturizer at all. I don't use it as a moisturizer. It's not enough hydration in any sense of the word, but it gives a beautiful glow. I'm sorry for all the makeup I have on my hand, but it has a beautiful glow to the skin, very pearly. It's like a light pink, but no color. Like, this would work on any skin tone, and it just gives this glow. So I've been using that in my glass skin routine. It smells so fresh. It's really beautiful. So you see that glow? I absolutely love it. It's very soft, lightweight. It, I guess, does have like a nourishing feel to it, but it's more for the effect that it gives on the skin. I will use my skincare and just throw a little bit of that on to give my skin an extra boost, an extra glow for that glass skin type of effect. And then when I'm going in with makeup, I've been loving the Korres Greek Yogurt Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. So again, I don't rely on this for my deep hydration. I use this as a prep for makeup. It's very lightweight, goes on like a moisturizer. Again, it doesn't give too much of a glow, just a healthy skin look, and it has a slightly, I mean, not a lot, but a slightly tacky feel as it dries down, so that your makeup just grips right onto it. And for a dry skin gal like me, this is a dream. I think it's taken over my Smashbox Primerizer. I like this a little bit better. It's very, it makes my skin look smoother, it makes it look plumper, it makes it last longer. It's just a really great skincare type of primer, and I can skip using any of my other primers with this. Like, I don't have to layer primers. I normally layer primers because I have different skin concerns. I've got the large pores, I've got the redness, I've got the this and that. This kind of is my one step, and it leaves my skin feeling baby butt soft, but with a slight tacky feel to grip onto my foundation. Speaking of primers, I freaking love this stuff. This is the Makeup Forever Step 1 base for eyes and lips. I use it for both eyes and lips. Most eye primers are too dry for me. Before, my favorite eye primer was the NARS base because it wasn't too dry, but this is even better. It feels nourishing on the skin, lightweight, it goes on like nothing, and it keeps everything in place really, really well. So I use this for both lips and eyes, and it's so nice. If you have issues with dry lids, or if you just find that primers are too thick and goopy, or if you find them to create an overall like aging effect on your lids, try this. It's so good. This is also the only mica free eye primer that my Sephora store sells. So if you have a sensitivity to mica, then try this. Yes, please. Alright, love bugs, so on to the makeup. I have a powder here to talk about. So this is the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder. I really like this. This is made in the USA. It's only supposed to have like a 6-month shelf life, so that's something to consider. But it has a lot of water in the ingredients, which I think is really interesting. It actually goes on fairly damp feeling on the skin, and it's supposed to refresh the look of your makeup as well as set it in place, and I think that it does both of those things. I will say when I use too much of this powder, it's too mattifying and a little bit drying on the skin, but overall I feel like it has a really smooth effect. I really like this closure it has. You lift up this little flap, and then you get the product up in here with this mesh protectant, so you press your brush or sponge into it and then you dab it onto the skin. It gives a slightly mattifying look, like I said, but it feels so refreshing and nice. I actually really like this. So if you have dry skin, I would say check this out. I do recommend using a light hand with it, like I do with any powders, but it's very smoothing and really very nice, so I like it. I had a friend tell me that she didn't think it looked nice on my skin, but I think it was something else going on with my skin because I actually really like this. I think that it does do a really nice job. Okay, so another skin product. Don't worry, I have a few eyes and lip products here too, but one more skin product. This is the new formula of highlighters from NARS. You guys knew I was gonna get this and I was gonna love it, right? NARS highlighters are just, I can't with them. They're just so good. This one is the shade Albatross and it is from their new highlighting powder formula. They have, I think, about 6 shades out right now, and a few of them are revamped shades, reformulated shades. This is what Albatross looks like. It is a pale gold with an opalescence to it. It's the highlighter I'm wearing on my cheeks today. It's a very finely milled, beautiful formula. Again, NARS hit it out of the park in my opinion. Better than any other highlighters out there. It gives the shine without the texture. And then when you use this wet, let me actually show you what it looks like if you use it damp. It's a beautiful yellow but very pale gold. So that's what it looks like damp. You guys, it's so pretty. I definitely recommend checking out NARS highlighters if you have textured skin. The texture is unbeatable. I love NARS highlighters. They give you high shine. You can go like glow from the gods with them, but you can also do very subtle natural looks. I love them. Okay, and then I have three eyeshadow palettes to talk about. This is the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership Subliminal Platinum Bronze. Okay, so for my swatch video of the 3 new guys, I got a lot of questions on which one was my favorite, and I kept saying it was the bronzy one, but I think I like the cool tone one the best. So I thought going in before I bought them that this one would be my favorite, and then I got the warm toned one first and I started using that a ton, so then that one was kind of like my favorite. But overall, the entire month I have definitely used this one the most, and it has those cool tones that I love so much. I have those on my eyes today, and I know. Okay, so it can, to some people, look a little bit boring, but to me, it is absolutely everything. I freaking love it. It has that beautiful dark chocolatey brown. This matte is so easy to use. Like it's super pigmented, but not hard to blend at all. It creates the most beautiful smoky eyes. Love it. This is one of my favorite shades in the palette, and it's called Platinize. I have that on my lids today. It gives a beautiful wet look to the skin. I call these expensive shades, like oyster shades. It's what I imagine like a really expensive house to be like decorated in. That is so my color. Like, look at that. Oh, absolutely so pretty. And you know, in the pink and purple palette, the brightest one, the one that has like rose in the name, that one I've used on my cheeks too, like as blush and highlights. But these guys are so pretty. I mean, come on. I can't decide which of the shades is my favorite. I just love them all so much. Okay, I totally swatched these over the NARS highlighter. I don't know. You guys, it's been a little while since I've filmed because of my issues with my technology, so I'm a little out of it. But oh, they are just so buttery and pigmented and freaking good. They are actually a better deal than her 10-pan palettes in that you get more product for the price. I love them, and the packaging's cute. You guys, I don't really love the whole like packaging thing. I find it inconvenient. I taped my names over the mirror, which makes me sad because I didn't want to have to do that. But I don't know. It's just an extra step to have to open both boxes. I don't know why I'm complaining. It's amazing, but it's just not my favorite packaging ever. Okay. 2 more eyeshadow palettes. Are you ready for this? They are sisters. I finally bought a couple of Viseart Theory palettes. I can hear you guys now saying, what? You didn't have Viseart Theory palettes? You have all the Viseart palettes. I know, girl, I know. None of the shades were really calling to me until they came out with these 2 little sisters, and it is Absinthe and Siren. These shouted my name through my phone screen when I saw them promoted on Instagram, and yes, I just freaked out and thought that they were just the most beautiful little guys ever. And I've used them so much this month, it's crazy. Every time I do a look, I feel like I pull at least one of the shades. This guy is Absinthe, and this one is Siren. Aren't they divine? I love the shade. So this guy's really interesting because it has this deep matte that does a really great job of like replacing black. And it's this gorgeous green. Absolutely. Oh, these pigments are to die for. This one is one of my favorites, this lighter green shade. Look at that olive. It's so pretty. And then from the other palette, this peachy toned palette. Every shade is gorgeous. Let me show you this mid-toned peach. Come on now. So some of their Theory palettes just have all shimmer. I wish they would come out with some with just mattes, but these both have 3 mattes and 3 shimmers. This one is sort of duochrome-y. It has like a gold and peach duochrome. Yeah. Pretty much obsessed. If you haven't tried Viseart before, these are a really great way to go. I prefer the shimmers in these little guys more than I prefer the shimmers in their 12-pan palettes. I have the Paris something or whatever, and I find that those to be pretty elegant and subtle. They're really pretty, but these are definitely more metallics, which when I want to go shimmer, I tend to want to go intense. So that's why I tend to grab for these more, and they are unbeatable. I mean, you guys know Visearts are my all-time favorite mattes. so good. And they're actually pigments. You can mix them with gloss, put them on your lips, you can put them on the face. They're just really, really, really high quality. And I love these little theory ones because you can pop the pans out. They're magnetized, so you can switch up what colors you go for and what order and all of that. And I like switching them up with my Grand Pro palette and mixing and matching. So those would come really in handy, especially when I travel. And yeah, so I actually have just 2 more products to talk about, and they are lip products. So for my lips, I have been loving doing like a pop of color, like a flush of color really, just because I've been keeping the skin really clean and simple, and sometimes even just skipping eyeshadow. So I've been going for a little something more on the lips. One that I throw on almost daily. At some point I throw it on in the day. It's my MAC Side Dish Tender Talk Lip Balm. And this is just a tinted balm, but it gives the most juicy, lovely pout. It's really nice. It's very buildable, so you can do like a light wash like that, or you can really build it up to give it a brighter pop of color. This shade is like a pinky tone. I know that they have it at Ulta, and just in this shade at Ulta. I definitely recommend checking it out. The packaging is super cute too. It's like, it reflects all kinds of colors. It's very pretty. And this, I get a lot of compliments when I wear this because my lips just look a little bit fuller. It looks like a flush, like a stained lip effect, which I've been all about this month for sure. I've been less about like the carefully lip-lined lip look and more about a light wash. I've actually been using a lot of my liquid to matte lipsticks and just putting it in the center and then dabbing it out and putting like a balm over it to give it that flush as if it's really, really natural and it's just how your lips look the way you woke up. I do have pretty dark, like pigmented lips, like red lips, so I find that sometimes I use like a little foundation or concealer around the lip line to give that natural like bitten lip look. But one other lipstick that I have been wearing a ton lately is the Audacious NARS lipstick in the shade Kate. You can get this off of their website. I don't think Ulta has this shade, or Sephora. That might be a lie, I'm not sure. I don't think we have it at our location, but you definitely can get this on the NARS website. And it's this beautiful mid-toned plum purple, and it has this pink undertone to it that makes it so springtime appropriate. It's really flattering. I love this shade. So pretty. And when you shear it out, it's quite pinky. Let me show you. So that's what it looks like sheared out. And that's what it is full on. These Audacious lipsticks, you guys know, I swear by them. They are hydrating and long wearing and pigmented and flattering. So I am obsessed. So those are my monthly favorites. I hope that you enjoyed. If you are new, definitely subscribe to get more videos like this one. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I love you lots, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye guys.